emotional match, I think, for both teams. Florida State is such a dangerous team to play. You know, we prepared for them a little bit during the week, but not verbally to our team, because you can't prepare for them in one day and expect to be able to defend them. But I thought it was a defensive masterpiece, if I can use that word. They had some people crawl out of the woodwork a little bit that hurt us. Elise Walsh was just unbelievable, and you know, hadn't played for maybe three weeks, and she rose to the occasion for them and was great. The other right side player, I don't know the names, but 12 was really, really good as well. I thought we really defended the rest of their people at a very high level, and we thought that if we did that, we'd give ourselves a chance. And just so pleased, when you host a regional tournament, there's a little bit of pressure involved in having your team in the field. And of course, I was as cool as a cucumber as always, as these guys I'm sure will tell you, but there was a lot of stress involved, and just so proud that we had people, Katie Griffin to my left, who's, as I called her downstairs, the best teammate I've ever coached. She's just the epitome of what you want on your team, and came out in Game 4 and gave us life and brought us back in that Game 4 to make it very interesting. And then we said we're going to stay with her, and she made big plays in the 5th game. That I think we've won some really big matches at Purdue. You know, the win against Florida 2 years ago kind of rocked the world. That was a shocker. They were #1 in the country, #1 seed, and we beat them. And that was something we hadn't done before. But this, the ability to go back home and play in Mackey Arena in our crowd with a lot of other Big Ten teams that are going to be there, I think is probably the shining moment of our program in the last 10 years. It's really, really exciting, and we're a thrilled volleyball team right now.
Coach, you go down 5-2 in the 5th set. What do you tell your team, and where do you go from there?
Just stay poised. It had been a match of runs. You know, you saw that all night long. One team would get 3 or 4 in a row, and another team would get 3 or 4 in a row. We had, I think, a 22 or something to 17 lead, and maybe 21-17 lead in Game 2, and we, you know, shot ourselves in the foot a little bit, and they got on a roll and came back and won that. So I just told the team that, you know, it's going to be back and forth. Don't get down. This is what we're going to do in this situation. I like our chances. I like where we are. Let's just go play.
The players, tell us about coming back and being ahead and winning.
In which set? In the 5th set, I would categorize our team as a 5th set team. And I knew going into it that we all had the looks on our face like it was our turn. And especially, we had so many factors in this game. Last year losing, when we shouldn't have. Just the girls on the team last year, watching from the sidelines, it was really hard. And we were the better team. And then going into this match, going home, as Dave mentioned, that's a huge factor. You want to play in front of your crowd if you can. And I knew every single one of my teammates wanted to win. And just one point at a time, every single point in that 5th set is very, very crucial, as you saw. So going up 5-2 when we were down, it was like he said, there were runs the whole entire match. So we weren't nervous, and something he said is play fearless. Go out there and play fearless. We have nothing to lose right now. And we all believe we were the better team.
Katie, same question for you, please.
I just think our experience showed tonight, like being out there for the first time in a while, I could see that people knew we were going to win. We've got people out there that have played a lot of volleyball and a lot of volleyball at this level, and so we just knew what we had to do, and so it was just people were going to just do their jobs, and we came together at the right time, so it worked out really well for us.
Once again, for the players, now you get to go home. Talk about that.
Going home is the best feeling. I may be a little biased, but playing at Purdue is my favorite environment to play in. Everybody supports you, and even if you're down, they're there for you, and the feeling is undescribable. You can't explain that, and especially playing with your teammates and for the coaches that you love, and your whole family gets to be there. It's a feeling you'll never forget, and we plan to go to the Sweet 16. We plan to perform. We plan to have people remember us.
Katie?
We've had our staff and the people before us all put a lot of energy and time and heart and soul into the Purdue volleyball program, and it takes a lot to host a regional, so it was kind of a big deal for us to get it, and I think people that have put in the hard work and time to go out there and make them proud, so I'm glad that we got there to get that chance.
Any more questions?
Katie, talk about your opportunity. You've been one that's kind of come in sporadically. throughout the year, but you got your chance and you made the most of it. Just what did that mean to you to get the call from the coaches and be able to perform?
Well, I think my job was just to go out there and have energy. So I think that's what I went in with the attitude. I just need to get everybody's faces, the looks on faces back up. I just need to put smiles on people's faces for just so we can get a little momentum back. And it ended up, people started feeding off of it, and it was not just me. It was a lot of people put that spark back in it. So that was neat.
And then Carly, just talk about, you've been around for a while, both of you guys, the emotion to see the ball hit the antenna at that last point.
Well, sometimes when you see the ball hit the antenna, not the refs don't. So just to see them call the final or wave her hand that direction, it was a crazy feeling, and it doesn't hit you until you're sitting here at the press conference.
Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to Tallahassee.
Appreciate it.